Welcome to the KiddNation Extra.
What up?
This is my new favorite thing, by the way.
Oh, the money gun.
Yeah, I was asking White Cheddar if I could keep it after Beat the Bank. So I would just put all my monies that I have. I'd probably just do ones from now on.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, probably.
And then when I go to the store and they tell me that's $5, I could just be like, all right.
That'll be $5, please, sir.
There you go, bro. Keep the change, homie.
Wow.
All right. That's pretty cool, though, right?
That's very cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
So that's my plan. That's my future plans.
Okay.
That's what I've been thinking about. How's your weekend, Kelly?
Oh, what did I do
Busy?
this weekend? It was very busy. I have to stop and think. I know, well, okay, so we had the kids this weekend.
Yeah.
Friday
Oh, they
night,
met the
it's always
doggy,
a
right?
blur. Yeah, they did meet the dog. They met Larry.
Uh-huh.
Larry had a very decent weekend. We've almost got this potty training thing
Oh,
down.
wow.
We have to keep an eye on him like a hawk still, but he's getting it. We had my husband and I, we did our podcast, took it on the road, and met some longtime listeners of the radio show
Uh-huh.
and some podcast listeners that drove over an hour to be there,
Oh,
which was
wow.
really nice.
That's very
yeah.
nice.
But back in the day, if you've ever watched Kid Craddock Morning Show for a long time, when we first started the chat rooms,
Mhm.
we're talking, 20 years ago? 15, 20 years ago?
A long time.
And people would come in with screen names. And I met Kelly's Overalls.
Oh, how's Kelly's overalls
She's doing great.
Yeah?
She said that a lot of people still from those chat room days where she said Kid used to get in there with us and we'd play trivia and stuff. It used to be, he was like obsessed with it for a long time. They still get together and they watch Kid TV together
Oh, okay.
live.
Oh, that's
And,
cool.
Yeah, she said they all chat
On
with
the chat
Anna
room.
and stuff, but they go by their real names now.
Oh, okay.
Now they're all
But
grown up.
she said they've never met. They've just been friends through our show for
Yeah.
years and years.
Because I knew when I started, we had a chat room as well when we started KiddNation TV or Kid TV, and then we had a separate group of people. But those
Yeah.
people would always meet, and they'd come down here and have
Yeah, I
like a
think
once
that's-
This
a
is different.
year.
She said this group has never met because they're from all over the country, but they have their own Instagram account where they can upload. And I didn't ask her for that name. I should have. But they all get together and share on there. It's really cool.
That's really
that it's like a
cool.
little community that sprung up because of the show.
Nice. Well, it's
Yeah.
cool that you got to run into them this weekend, or they came out to
Yeah,
see
it
you.
was really nice.
Jenna, any moves on the guy, the mysterious guy?
No moves.
Nothing yet.
Did you
this
hit him
morning?
back up, or you just decided to let it go for a
She
little
said
bit?
she's still gonna dabble a little bit.
Well, it said something like, don't ghost me. And I'm like, we've just had 2 minutes of a conversation. That seems a little worried already. I mean, I get it. I'm worried I'm going to be ghosted.
You should respond with boo. Yeah, just give him with a boo.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not that worried about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not dying to find a mate right now.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
You just came out of retirement for a little quick
this is my
thing.
Halloween shoot week, by the way. I got a lot going on.
Lots of
I got
shoots?
a photo shoot on Friday, 2 of my costumes.
How's Wheezy doing with the scheduling of the photo shoots?
You know, Wheezy's the star this year.
I know.
By the way, of our couple's costume, Wheezy is the absolute star, and she's going to be great. I take it pretty easy on her, right? I have the photographer come to our home.
Mm-hmm.
We dress her. We only give it 5 minutes, and then we take it off.
Okay, that's weird. But do you just have one costume for the dog or for your Wheezy?
Numerous.
One. Well, I bought that spider. I've been waiting to prank some people. The tarantula is very scary, actually. She doesn't like that. Yeah, just one costume, and then I'm doing a different Halloween costume for myself alone.
And you're not doing the party.
Mm-mm.
What were you
Because
asking?
My question is, like, when you have one Halloween costume and you have maybe 2 or 3 Halloween functions on different days,
Right.
do you wear the same Halloween costume to all 3,
This
2
is
or 3
the-
functions?
This
or
is the real dilemma I'm having. Usually it's the dress up. You have one for the party that you go to, and
Right.
then Wheezy and I would do a separate one we would pre-shoot. But this year, my dilemma is I'm shooting Friday. I have a small Halloween party on Saturday I was going to go to with some friends, like a house party.
Yeah.
But if I wear my Wheezy half of my costume, I'm kind of giving it away. So I think I'm going to go and wear it because it's awesome and not post any photos. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
I wear
Yeah.
my half of my costume,
The pics.
minus Wheezy, before the picture is ready to post publicly,
Okay.
because I'm shooting it Friday. This is such a first world problem, but I'm just not going to post any photos from the Halloween party.
That was my question, because I posted a lot of pictures in the costume that I wore in New Orleans on everywhere. And now I'm like, do I still wear that same?
They let you keep it?
Yeah, the one. They
The bad
gave me-
hatter?
Nice.
I
Wow.
don't know who wants to use costume. So yeah, I got to keep it. And but do I wear that same thing even though everybody's? Well, I don't know. If
I
everybody-
would.
Why not?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm say no, but I'm more into Halloween, the reveal of a costume. So
Yeah, I've had numerous parties and I wore the same one when there were different days.
we'll see.
Right.
Claudia
Yeah.
and Steven, my best friends, I went on Saturday. They had a block party, and their Halloween costume with their son Sid is incredible. But they didn't dress up. Sid did. We weren't allowed to post any photos of Sid because they are dressing up together as a family for a photo on Halloween.
Uh-huh.
So we're holding off.
Okay.
Some people really care about the creativity of it.
I still don't have a costume.
But see, you don't want to be that guy. Like Jammer, the guy that kind of hosted me in New Orleans, he was the guy that didn't wear a costume. Okay, so we're at crew
Oh, so he stood out.
of crew.
You don't
of-
want to be that guy.
But then again, we're in New Orleans, and he's in New Orleans, so it's not that big of a deal
You
for
at
him.
least throw a
maybe.
mask on, though.
Yeah, he had on like jeans and a striped shirt. I mean, no costume whatsoever.
Yeah.
I went to a party after the haunted house, and I met the guy that owns the parade. That's what I said, JC. Just like I
You
said,
can own a parade.
You own the parade. He goes, yeah, he owns the Mardi Gras parade. He
Wow.
owns this parade. I guess it's a business, so a business would need an owner. But like a dude owns the parade. So if you want to have a float in the parade, you have to go through him or his company or whatever, and they make money.
I mean, the people that own those big haunted houses, I found out in
Yeah.
Baton Rouge. I mean,
Yeah.
that haunted house probably brings in $9 million a year.
Dude, they
and
don't do
they're
anything
only
else.
open for 6 or 7 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, the line was a block and a
Yeah.
half long, $25 a
business.
head, $50 VIP if you don't want to stand in the $25 line.
Smart.
And then, we were, George and I, who's businessman George, bossman George, we're just sitting there counting people, like, blah, 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 like they're making $200,000 or $300,000 per night or whatever it
Exactly.
is. And times however many nights it is. And the line, you couldn't see the end of it.
Yo, I'm going to have to do that. I think.
Right?
Yeah, side gig.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is crazy nuts.
Well, it wouldn't be a side gig. It'd probably be a full-time
It'd
job.
have to be
because you have to
full-time.
plan it.
Yeah.
Yeah. for
and
the
then
next year.
and then this particular guy that owned the mortuary in New Orleans had another party going on at the same time at a park. So they said, we probably got about 6,000 or 7,000 people during the course of the day or the night that'll be at that party. I'm like,
Whoa.
golly, just
Haunted house is no
Tis
joke.
the season.
Tis
Yeah.
the season.
and he's shooting out his money going all over the
Yeah,
place.
that's what I need.
Hey, it's almost here and done.
I know.
Got a week?
Got to make that money.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah,
bit more
a
than a
week.
week now?
About a week, yeah. We're, 9 days away?
I can
9
tell you
days
right
away?
now.
9 days away.
Wednesday.
9 days until Halloween, 11 days until, it doesn't matter. 13 days until daylight
11 days
savings.
till it doesn't matter.
13 days until daylight savings ends, and 32 days until Thanksgiving.
Okay, so I'm going to wear half of my costume on Saturday, take pictures on Friday, and then I think maybe I'll wear my other costume that I'm posting on Wednesday to work.
Got it. So
That's a
you're
good
dressing
idea,
up.
right?
Okay.
I
We're-
guess I'll dress up a little bit. I would love to do all out. I've always wanted to do that like Justin did last year, but we got up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I love Halloween, but I don't love it that much to get
Yeah.
up at 2 to do makeup,
makeup,
for
yeah.
you guys. Yeah.
Not about that life. I am about the question of the day life, though. And Stephanie wrote us and said, I just want to let you guys know that Big Al sounds so much like Casper that does the Cha-Cha Slide Part 2. Hold on, let's see here.
Cha-cha now, y'all.
Yeah.
Now it's time to get funky.
Now it's time to get funky. To the right, y'all.
To the left.
2 hops
To
this
the left.
time.
Take it back now, y'all.
Take it back now.
One hop this time.
One hop this time.
One hop this time. Right foot, 2 stumps.
Boom.
Left foot, 2 stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross.
Al, you do sound like him.
Wow. Maybe it's me in another life.
You know who you also sound like, and I get to hear his voice every single day because I watch this TV show? You sound like Cyborg from Teen Titans.
Really?
I've
Go.
heard that before. At least I've seen it on
Yeah.
our text.
He sounds just like Cyborg.
You know what I get all the time? People ask me every day. I get messages asking if I'm the girl on the Red Cross video. Apparently, whatever the American Red Cross
seen that.
tutorial video is, they ask me if I'm the voice.
Well, Stephanie
I
wants to
wish.
know, who have you been told you look or sound like?
Denzel. All the time.
No one.
Somebody just sent me a screen, and you can tell me, a screen grab of one of the girls in Halloween.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You
They
look
said I
like one of
look-
the actors.
Yeah,
right?
like somebody in the new Halloween movie, which I
a
don't
little bit.
know who she is.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, kind of, you do.
Yeah.
I've gotten that recently, because he had those songs out, that I kind of sound like NF. I guess the way he raps, it sounds like my voice.
I never get a sound alike. I always get a look-alike. I've never been told I sound.
Yeah, I don't
like
get a lot of
somebody.
sound alikes. That was the only one, that voiceover. Sometimes people ask me if I do audio books. I'm like, well, I guess I should.
I've also gotten that I sound like Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I guess that one time we had him in studio, people were writing and saying I couldn't tell the difference between the two.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, he was the one talking about his movie career.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right.
There's that one. And I think that's it. I don't really think I look like anyone, though.
Yeah. I get the one I get most of all out of, everybody gets a random is Gina Davis.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why.
Uh-huh.
And Susan Sarandon. When my hair is curly.
Yeah.
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 Oh, no, I've gotten Vinny from Jersey Shore. I get that all the time.
I could show you a side-by-side picture of me and Susan Sarandon, and I have trouble telling them apart.
Oh, I want to see that.
Yeah. I
Maybe we
put it
could
on
try
my
that.
Instagram a long time ago, and they're right. I was like, wow, I do look like Susan Sarandon.
That's crazy.
I've gotten Spike Lee.
The glasses?
The glasses.
Yeah,
and
he's
the
way
hat.
shorter than you, though.
Yeah. And then the guy, gosh, I always forget.
Not L.A. Reid, is it?
No.
Cowboy Troy.
It was
No.
somebody like that. It was a music producer.
No, the guy from that show.
Oh, the vampire
Suge Knight?
werewolf. No. On HBO. I think. What's his name?
died.
Leland.
He died.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
Lincoln.
Lincoln. That sounds right. I don't know.
I don't know, but a girl.
Lafayette.
Lafayette,
I think
there it
that's
is.
A girl followed me down the airport at DFW Airport, ran and said,
I love
Lafayette,
True Blood.
Lafayette.
He died, though?
Yeah, in real life, he died.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Lafayette.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't gotten much of that lately.
You look like the girl from GTA
Grand Theft Auto.
on the
yeah.
cover.
Oh, yeah.
Grand
we
Theft
got
Auto.
that.
You sometimes look like Sofia Vergara.
I don't get that anymore, which I love. That was the best compliment
Yeah.
for sure. I loved that. But yeah, every now and then I get a message. I'll get girls on Instagram. They'll tag and be like, oh my gosh, scrolling through my feed. I thought this was you. I thought this was you. Oh, and it's always on Kourtney Kardashian.
Yeah,
But I
you
think
kinda-
when my hair is really dark, I'm flattered by that. But yeah, I don't get it a lot anymore, who you look like.
It could be a quick glance, Courtney.
Quick glance.
Yeah, quick glance, Courtney.
I guess when my hair looks darker.
Yeah.
Black.
I did get a Val Kilmer. I guess when Val Kilmer was younger, I kind of looked like
Okay.
You got someone else.
Vinny. I've gotten Mark Wahlberg because of our eyes, but I don't think I look like Mark Wahlberg at all in the face or the body. Yeah, that guy's super ripped.
I bet if you, I don't know. I guess in the right scenario, if your hair's fixed the right way, you've got your face
Yeah.
the right way.
You could look like almost
Ike
anyone.
Baron, I
still
was like
get a
Ike
little-
Barinholtz. There's like one picture of him. I'm like, that kind of looks like JC.
Yeah, I've gotten Ike.
Yeah.
but it's
I
like
still get a little, is it Connie Britton?
I've gotten that. Have
I
you
can
gotten
get
that too?
No, about you.
About
I
me.
feel that.
I've
about
gotten
you
Connie
sometimes.
Britton
Yeah.
before.
I love her
Yeah.
though.
So there you go. Those are the ones we get, Stephanie.
She's top of mind because of American Horror Story.
Yeah.
She was on the
She's
first
got a
season.
new Bravo series coming out too. I just saw it advertised, a new show on Bravo TV. I can't remember what it's called. Billy something.
Quiet.
But it's not a reality show. It's an actual.
Oh, it's an original scripted series
Oh,
for
look
Bravo.
at Bravo coming out with the
Well,
scripted
they have
series.
been having them, and I don't know I was watching that the divorced woman. Oh gosh, what was it called? It started off so strong and then petered off that nobody cared when it finally went away.
Oh,
I forget what it's even called now.
I'm sure if we heard it, we would. But if you want to be the question of the day, go ahead and drop it in there. That was a good one today, Stephanie. We like that one. And join us tomorrow. Beat the Bank Extreme is making its way back. Still have that $10,000 vault ready to go for you. And we're going to do a little Does That Make Me Crazy as well tomorrow, Kid Nation. I hope you have a wonderful Monday. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.